If you're the kind of person who knows your TSA pre-check number by heart, can recognize airline jingles like pop songs, and check your Google flights like others check their stock portfolios, then you're not just someone who likes to travel, you live for it. So where should a person like you live in this vast country we call the United States of America? Where you live dramatically affects how often and how easily you can explore the world. From airfare options to housing affordability, job flexibility to airport access, some cities just get the travel lifestyle better than others. So if you're looking to live in a city that supports your wanderlust, how many times have you said wanderlust in your life? Here are 10 of the best places in the US to call home. Let me know in the comments if you disagree with any of the cities on this list. There are a couple of major cities I didn't include on this list. I'm curious to see if you guys disagree with that. And some of the cities on this list were picked not because they were the biggest airports, but because of their location and ease of access to some of the popular travel destinations. We're going to start with a city we talk about quite often on this channel. Can you guess what it is? At number 1, we have Atlanta, Georgia. For the true traveler, Atlanta is more than a southern gem. It's a global gateway. Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport is one of the world's busiest, with nonstop flights to over 75 travel destinations. If you're chasing deals or traveling for work, ATL's unmatched connectivity makes international travel almost routine. Even better, Atlanta is relatively affordable. With a median home price of around $400,000 and a lower cost of living than coastal metros, it offers a sweet spot for those who want to save for their next big trip. The job market ranks in the top 15 nationwide, with booming sectors like film, healthcare, and tech, meaning you can fund your wanderlust, there's that word again, with steady paychecks. And while the average commute time sits at 31 minutes, it's a small price to pay to live at one of the world's major takeoff points. At number 2, we have Denver, Colorado. Do you love waking up in Tokyo on a Tuesday and hiking in the Rockies by Thursday? Denver lets you do both. Does this sound like a date ad? We can fly to Denver, we can hit up Tokyo, try some ramen, hit up directed by Jared, if this sounds like a good time. Anyway, Denver International Airport, DIA, is the 3rd busiest airport in the United States, with direct flights to Frankfurt, London, Tokyo, and dozens more global hubs. Despite being sprawling or busy as heck, DIA's efficiency and accessibility are top tier. Denver's median rent is $2,095, which of course is on the high side, but its remote work culture and thriving tech and green energy sectors help offset the cost. More than that, Denver is the rare place where weekend getaways can include Paris and a national park. It's a traveler lover's dream wrapped in snow-capped peaks. At number 3, we have Dallas, Texas. With not one, but 2 major airports, DFW and Love Field, Dallas is built for travelers. DFW alone handles over 190,000 annual departures, making it one of the largest global hubs for American airlines. Love Field adds a layer of convenience with countless Southwest airline routes. Despite its size and international reach, Dallas remains budget-friendly. The median home price is around $369,000, and there's no state income tax, which means more money for flights, hotels, and excursions. Whether you're booking a weekend in Toronto or a sabbatical in Southeast Asia, Dallas keeps your global connections wide and your domestic costs low. Next up, we have Seattle, Washington. Seattle might not be the cheapest city on the list, but its perks for travelers are undeniable. Seattle-Tacoma International Airport, SEA, serves as a major hub for Alaska and Delta, offering direct flights to Tokyo, Seoul, Dubai, and London. Its excellent access to the Asia-Pacific region gives it an edge for international flyers. The city's median household income is around $116,000, which helps balance its higher housing costs. With giants like Amazon and Microsoft fueling a strong remote work-friendly economy, well, until AI takes all our jobs away, travelers can earn well and jet often. For those who love clean air, great coffee, and easy access to both nature and international runways, Seattle hits all the high notes. At number 5, you have a city that my family calls home, Chicago, Illinois. Chicago is the beating heart of Midwestern travel. Home to 2 major airports, O'Hare and Midway, this city gives you wings. Eat that, Red Bull. O'Hare alone offers over 70 direct international flights, making it one of the most connected airports in the world. Unlike coastal metros, Chicago is surprisingly affordable. With a median home price of around $340,000, the transit score of 65 means you can get around the city without a car. And the downtown energy is matched by a genuine cultural diversity that rivals even New York. If you want big city vibes with global reach and budget-friendly living, Chicago might be your best bet. At number 6, I hope you didn't think we were gonna hate on California forever. San Diego, California. Let's be honest, San Diego isn't cheap. The median home price is a steep $887,000, and affordability is its main drawback. But what it lacks in budget friendliness, it more than makes up for in lifestyle. With 70-degree weather year-round, beaches in your backyard, and a booming quality of life index, you'll always feel like you're on vacation, even between flights. San Diego's International Airport, SAN, is smaller, but surprisingly well connected, offering direct routes to London, Tokyo, and Zurich, with more destinations being added regularly. If you can swing the price, this city gives you the perks of a laid-back paradise with passport stamping potential. At number 7, we have Miami, Florida. If you love vacationing in the Caribbean islands, where else should you live but Miami? With Miami International Airport, MIA, and Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport just 30 minutes apart, you'll never be far from a jetway. MIA is the #1 US airport for flights to Latin America and the Caribbean islands, and a growing player for European travel as well. Add in no state income tax, a vibrant culture, and an exploding remote work community, and Miami becomes more than a beach destination, it's a launch pad. While the affordability index sits at around 6 out of 10, the value comes in the form of year-round sunshine, global connections, and a rich mix of cultures that feels like a permanent world tour. At number 8, we have Washington, D.C. The nation's capital is a quiet powerhouse when it comes to international travel. With 3 major airports, Reagan National, DCA, Dulles, IAD, and Baltimore, Washington, BWI, DC gives you triple the launch points to the world. Dulles alone offers non-stop service to 6 continents. Though the cost of living is high, with a median household income of around $101,000, it's manageable for those working in federal, nonprofit, or consulting sectors. The public transit score of 8 out of 10 also reduces your need for a car. In DC, your network may be global and your travel calendar just as international. At number 9, we have Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota. Minneapolis isn't usually top of mind for traveling addicts, but maybe it should be. MSP Airport is a Delta hub, offering direct flights to Europe and Asia. It's efficient, centrally located, and perfect for frequent flyers looking for ease over glam. Best of all, it's one of the most affordable cities on the list, with a median home price of $365,000. With a job market strong in healthcare, education, and logistics, Minneapolis is an overlooked city for travelers. Although I have to point out, Minneapolis routinely makes our list of one of the worst cities to live in for Black people. That's for tons of different reasons. And if you missed that video that I made a while back, I'll link it down below in the description box. At number 10, we have Phoenix, Arizona. Rounding out the list is Phoenix, a city on the rise for travelers. Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport, PHX, serves as a major hub for American Airlines, which keeps increasing the numbers of international routes. It's efficient, centrally located, and just minutes from downtown. Phoenix is also one of the most affordable big cities in the US, with a median rent of around just $1,850 and a cost of living that beats most coastal metros. The job market is growing fast, particularly in tech, aerospace, and healthcare, and the remote work infrastructure is catching up quickly. For travelers who love hot weather and even hotter flight deals, Phoenix is a hidden gem. The difference between a quick weekend in Lisbon and a week spent navigating layovers isn't just about luck. It's about where you start. These 10 cities offer affordability, job security, airport access, and lifestyle options that make them ideal for those with the urge to roam. Whether you're taking red eyes to Rome, cashing in miles to fly to Seoul, or just skipping off to a nearby national park for a weekend escape, where you live has everything to do with how well you travel. Again, let me know if you think I missed a good city for this list. Another city that I might have added is Las Vegas. Because it's a tourist destination, there are a lot of options for flights, and the airport is easy to access for most neighborhoods in Vegas. Plus, the city has been attracting a lot of people that work remote jobs because of how easy it is to travel in and out of Vegas. Let me know another one I might have missed. I'll catch you guys on the next one.